I'm kind of getting the creeper feel. Never really been in any houses that I've seen crazy trapdoors, but you just never know who's living next door. Bars in the basement, the light bulb that never runs out, and a very suspicious bookcase. What? Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Mark Magstadt, real estate expert here in San Diego. Today we're breaking down some of the most ridiculous housing scenes from Family Guy. Let's bring on the first clip.
Build a bar. That's a great idea. Oh, wait, one last question. If I walk through you, does that mean, like, we've done it?
Jeez, what's with you and the gay jokes?
Is Peter talking to Samuel Adams, the beer guy? I don't know. Is he dreaming? Is he drunk? What's going on here?
I'm not drunk, all right? I just have a speech impediment. And a stomach virus.
It's kind of funny because there's a couple houses in and around San Diego that are, quote, haunted. I did go to the Whaley house one time in Old Town, and that was a little spooky, but I haven't heard anything where it gets me kind of that spooky feel. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever been in a haunted house. Not like on Halloween, but a true haunted house. Date night.
Peter, where the hell have you been? We had a date.
Oh, sorry, honey. I must have lost track of the time. What do you say, eh? You think the guys will like it?
This is why you missed our dinner? To make a bar for your friends?
Yeah, isn't it great? Oh, boy, I feel just like Tim Allen. I build stuff and I have a criminal record.
Getting ready for date night. She's got the roast ready, the candles, the champagne chilling. If I forgot a date night, marrying my wife, she wouldn't be happy. So I just don't miss them. And they're awesome. So do more date nights is what I'm trying to tell you. There's never anything wrong with a man cave or a pub. Not a pew, Peter. Come on now, get rid of the E. But, you know, get the guys over, have some fun, even invite the wives down. Who knows? You just enjoy it.
I'm gonna enjoy it. Very, very much.
I've seen probably some of the most amazing at-home bars, pretty much as big as my house. One of my buddies is like, hey, do you see that? Once you push that globe thing over there, you push it and the door opens up and it goes into this absolutely incredible bar with all the bells and whistles, 5 TVs, you name it, it has it, saloon doors, all this cool stuff. So let me know the coolest man cave pub that you've ever seen in the comments below. Yeah, I mean, there are lots of times that, you know, you're grabbing a nice bottle of whiskey or a nice bottle of wine and some beers with the boys. Works out great, and you're drinking, no driving. Well, maybe your friends are driving home, but hopefully they're Ubering home. But yeah, save you a bunch of money, and it also can just be fun and enjoying.
Okay, guys, I got another one. What's the difference between pornography and art?
Here it comes.
A government grant.
Peter, you are in the zone.
Hey, honey, you know those little clam cakes you always make whenever we have company? I need about a dozen of those. Actually, better make it like 600.
That's it, Peter. I'm not a servant, and I'm through taking care of you and your bar buddies.
Jeez. Where the hell did that come from?
Yeah, right. You gotta love having parties, hosting parties.
I'm ready to party with the best of them.
Getting the drinks a-flowing, getting the desserts a-flowing, food. The always challenges at the end of the night. One of two things. You're doing all the dishes before you go to bed, or you leave everything all piled in the sink. I have a buddy of mine who, luckily he does quite well. He has someone that is constantly continuing to stay ahead of it. Pays him great money. They do all the dishes. They do all the stuff. They put everything away. He wakes up feeling great. If you stay ahead of it, and a lot of times I do my best to try to pitch in at the end of the night, at least load the dishwasher. Just be respectful when you leave. That way you get invited back. So I have a great buddy that bought a house from me a couple years ago, and he has the most extravagant birthday parties for his daughters, and all of a sudden you see circus acts, you see a merry-go-round, you see a jumpy, you see face painters.
I like turtles.
All right.
Games, you name it. We were blown away. So I've been to a couple really fun parties.
So what's the plan? We just ask for one of his light bulbs from the 1960s?
Oh, no way. Mr. Herbert's really weird about his possessions. He lived through the Depression, so he hangs on to everything.
Oh, well, look who it is.
Do come in.
It's kind of funny because they head over and they're trying to get that specific light bulb. You know, now with all like the LEDs and the high efficiency light bulbs that last for 10, 15 years, energy efficient, doesn't it seem like they last forever? And you have that one light that you're like, yeah, sooner or later that thing's gonna burn out, and it never does. So I find it funny that they actually had one burn out and they have to go to the neighbors to try to grab his old school one that's still working. The incandescent light bulbs, they can last 10,000 hours, 20,000 hours, and the longest actually still working incandescent light bulb was officially lit back in 1901, and it's still working. It hasn't burned out. So we need to bring some of that back to 2025. I highly doubt that'll ever happen, but man, that's crazy.
What brings you boys by?
Actually, Mr. Herbert, I noticed a new mole on my thigh and wanted to ask if it looks misshapen to you.
Well, let's have a little look-see. Oh!
It's been kind of an interesting shift from the old school incandescent lights, kind of that more yellowy feel, where now we go bright lights, whites, the brighter the better on the dimmers that you can do. But yeah, definitely kind of changed over the years. The new light bulbs don't get as hot, less chance of catching on fire. So that's where there's been the shift. It's been more of a safety type thing. And then also we've seen that people just want more light and just brighter. So it makes your house look bigger and brighter. It's gonna be a little hot.
There's not one book in here that's a real book.
Ah, damn it!
Stewie's trying to get the book. He keeps pulling on the book, opens up some crazy door. There have been a couple times where there was a specific book that you pull and then the doors slide open and it went into like another like media room, reading room. But I haven't seen a lot of those, but that was pretty funny that every book he pulled opened some other contraption or other door.
Hand me that candle, will you? Put the candle back.
Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever been to a house where you pull a book and it actually opens something up? Let me know.
There it is. What do you think?
Merciful heavens! Oh!
Ah, got it!
Do you hear those muffled cries in the next room?
It's the TV.
I'm kind of getting the creeper feel from the elderly gentleman neighbor. I've luckily never really been in any houses that I've seen crazy trapdoors, but you just never know who's living next door.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Oh, Meg, thank God I found you. Hey, remember how you borrowed my club card for the grocery store? Could you toss that up to me?
Let me know if you have any crazy neighbors living next to you in the comments below. Wow, Family Guy. Always the most hilarious and absurd housing scenes. Do you have any other funny real estate scenes that you want me to react to next? Let me know in the comments. And please make sure that you binge watch the entire playlist right here. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and smack that like button. That way you're in the know every time I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching.